Pretty good, pretty good.
Good to hear. All right.
Uh, let me get out of this party.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just figuring out what to wear.
I recommend pants.
Yes. I've
It's
heard
usually
those are
socially
good.
acceptable to have those. But if you do go pantsless and with a shirt regardless, and top hat and monocle, I will respect it.
Yeah. Um, what's a
Because no
good...
one said that that top hat actually comes with class.
That's true. In fact, it's quite the opposite.
Yeah, with most of the top hats that I've seen.
Um, you know what? I'm just gonna wear that Why Not armor that I like so much.
Which, did you join on me or did you just join in?
I just joined.
Okay. Let me, pop out of the server. Yeah, my old org, I was talking with some folks, and then our old leader hopped in. I was like,
Nice.
"Oh shit!"
Nothing bringing people back like those Idris pledges from 10 years ago.
This guy said years ago he was like probably the next time he would play was whenever the Idris came out, and sure fucking enough, within days, like this guy is a director of some company now.
Nice.
He's like, I don't have time, but now he has time.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm gonna make the time now that this is available.
All right, joining your server.
Um,
Brilliant absorption.
yeah, sounds okay. Where is my Stitcher core? There it is.
Yeah, we were just messing with Idris.
They're pretty cool.
Did a yeah, they are. So he had the K kit, so it had the laser. Mm.
Yeah, the fact that you can hit like
Hammerhead got melted.
5 kilometers out, you're just like, oh man.
Yes. The Hammerhead was running from us.
Yeah, I'd expect most things would.
Yeah. Because honestly, no one wants to fight a fucking Idris. Except maybe a Polaris.
Yeah, seeing that today, I was like, okay, I see where the balance is coming in now.
Yeah,
I
no,
see how they're
Polaris
doing
is able
this.
to take it on. Especially since the Polaris generally has more actual cannons than the Idris. Plus, they're quad cannons instead of duals.
Yeah, you can generally lay down some fire. Well, and they've got to fix that thing with the power plant, where if you just take a missile hit or a torpedo hit to the power plant, it just kills the whole ship. You
Yeah,
know, you're
seems
dead in the
like
water.
engineering is partially in.
Yeah, they just you can take out a component, you just can't fix it. um, I haven't used a lumen in a long time. Let's use a lumen today. Not that we're, I mean, I think we're gonna do ship-based stuff, but still.
All right, where are you again? Babbage?
Yeah, I'm back in New Babbage because I was doing some
Okay.
outfitting, but I think Kraig is probably still at Area 18. So if you want to go there or whatever works.
Yeah, we'll see. I just gotta figure out what I know he was doing some cargo stuff last night and having a good time.
Yeah, I
Although
could do some
apparently
cargo.
cargo grids are generally fucked right now.
Yeah, I've
They're
seen
offset
that.
when they're supposed to be.
Yeah, a bunch of them are like, including some hangar cargo grids on the freight elevators apparently, which is
Yeah.
not great.
Yeah. So I might stay away from cargo missions for a little while. It's gonna make my mining a little awkward.
True. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Because, let me double check how much I've already set up. Back to the dashboard, work orders. I have 258 SKU
Wow.
queued up.
Yeah, I mean, you could just take it in small batches and never quite fill the whole grid of whatever you're...
Let's see. Actually, according to this, it might be... Oh, wait. No, this is including the other order I already turned in. But yeah, just from one mining run, I did with a guy. I already owe him 98,000.
Wow.
I've been averaging like 200 plus thousand per run.
Yeah, that's really solid. Solid numbers. Wow. Yeah, I should probably bring something to drink, shouldn't I? Yeah. Ammo.
Hold on. I need to go tell someone that they need to.
Missing something in my...
Alright. Let's see. Personal profit, supposedly for the last 7 days, just from mining alone, is 931,000.
That's a solid take.
Yeah. That's only 5 mining runs too. So.
Wow, that's not bad at all for 5 runs. Yeah, that's almost 200k a run.
And that was one of those with a prospector. The others have just been mostly solo moling. Because my mole, the middle laser, it's powerful enough I can crack 25k rocks.
Solid.
So, yeah.
I think
25k is about... Go ahead.
I was going to say, especially now that we can park a ship somewhere and go back and forth from it, and you can like slowly load up a bunch of mining jobs. It's pretty nice that they've done that for us.
Yeah. Plus, there's this. God, I love this website. I know I've told you about Regolith before, but it's so damn handy.
Yeah, I intend to get back into mining at some point. I can like put some serious time in.
It's like I can do. I'll just put in Star Citizen. I can just do this.
Nice. That gives you all your timing and everything. Crew shares. Ooh.
Statistics.
Stand clear of disembarking
Let's
passengers.
see. Let's do.
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
So I can put in custom date. Ah, here we go. Actually, I've already posted this previous one. But yeah. It's good shit.
It's like you can be as data-driven as you want this way.
Yeah. Plus, there's a web interface for, or a there's an API as well. If I really want to go that route, but I don't. But if I wanted to, I could pull the data into my own apps.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's not... I mean, I guess because they're constantly changing things and pulling things in and out of what you can collect from the game itself. I'm surprised there's not more appage happening around the game.
Well, the reason why is because there's not a proper API to work with.
Yeah.
So, like, this Regolith site works off of what it used to be manual input, but now, like, I can take screenshots and get it to parse the screenshots for information. Makes it a lot easier to work with. so I can take a screenshot of the refinery order, and whatever is on the screen, it will preload into the thing, and then if there's extra, like because of the scroll bar, then I can manually input that, and it will give me estimates as to like, hey, the best spot to sell is actually New Babbage for this one, or Area 18 for this order. And it's pulling that information from UEX Corp, who has some market data.
Yeah, that's really useful.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, because
Like
stuff like
people are attempting to get apps for it, but it requires a lot of user input.
yeah, I feel like so I've used like UEX Corp a lot and FC Trade Tools a lot and stuff back when I first started playing, doing a bunch of bulk trading. Like I miss doing that to some extent, right? And like there's always the piracy risk and the lost cargo risk and all that, but like you felt like you were, really like finding the good routes, and supply would dry up and you'd have your backup routes and all that. And then after that I did a bunch of mining, and that like those are all parts of what helped it feel like a more fully fleshed out game, whereas I feel like for the last year it's mostly just been combat oriented for me. But that's also like most of what they've added since then. So I don't know. I now that it feels like a good time. They brought in the cargo missions, right? That's the only thing I did in between that was very non-combat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it feels like a good time to get back into some of the trades, some of the mining.
Well, once they fix the cargo.
Yeah,
right?
once they fix the grid. All right, what is a good ship for 3 players to run those new patrol and ambush missions, the Foxwell ones?
We could do the Connie.
Yeah, Connies are good. Do a Corsair. I don't have anything
Polaris
outfitted
will still
though.
be good.
Yeah, I don't want to take a Polaris out though. It's just so much.
All right, you're
It's so
done with
slow. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until we
Fair.
like really properly crew it. Plus, I don't know if I can hide it in the clouds like you're supposed to. I don't know if it fits.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval
Let's
system.
see. Technically, I've got a Caterpillar. That is actually 3-man. Not that I would actually seriously do that.
Yeah, I mean, I have like an M2 could work.
Sadly, I don't have that one. I've got a C2, not an M2.
Let's see. Right, Cutlass Red, no.
I've got 4 Connies. 2 of them are actually the 3-person ones.
I do have a Starlancer TAC. It's not great pointing forward. Better pointing down.
Yeah, also it's I've been inside a bunch of those that soft depth already.
Ooh.
They're unfortunately, so they are tanky, but the problem is they're also big, so they absorb a lot of shots.
Right. The AI isn't missing you much.
Yeah. That is kind of the problem. Hello and
yeah,
welcome.
'cause my other... Hey, Kraig.
Hello.
Unless you want to take out the 600i Touring I have for the subscriber thing this month.
Wouldn't
Yeah,
luxury tour of Pyro?
Luxury, we could. I mean, I was thinking we'd do some of those new missions, the new patrol and ambush and all that.
Yeah.
Earn some script.
Oh yeah, I do.
I
There's
like
the
the concept
600
of
odds.
the ambush. Yeah, I remember the 600 I used to be a sought after bounty ship. I forgot why.
It's got pretty big guns.
Because of its 3 size 5s.
And it had a lot of health.
Hey, something happened to me last night after you logged off that I wanted to ask a question on, because I don't think I understand the new hangar system yet.
Sure, what's up?
So I did in fact, it was just when you were logging off, Mantis, I was doing my first cargo mission, to get the past the training one.
Okay.
And so I got the thing loaded up into my cutter, flew down to Area 18. In fact, it was exciting because I was on like 9% dehydration. So In fact, that was part of the problem. I was panicking because in fact, I went to 0 dehydration, started losing health, and I was making all kinds of mistakes. I kept jumping to the wrong location, and so I finally landed at area 18, and I was like counting down towards 0 in health. So, and I had drinks that Quade bought me that was right in my inventory, which I forgot. So I ran out of my personal hangar, left all the mission cargo in my cutter with the back ramp open, and I was gonna run into that little coffee shop in the spaceport and buy something. I bought like 4 drinks, and none of them would let me drink, so I was panicking more. And I
Helmet was
hopped on.
probably on.
No, I took the helmet off, but it just kept on not letting me drink. So I think part of it is I didn't realize that the drink buttons had changed since the last time I played. So I think I figured that out. But I ran out to the because I was gonna run to the hospital and see if I could get in a bed in time. But I ended up going to the convention center. But luckily there was a food court there right off the train, and I got a drink, and it got me to like 35%. But I was at that point I was only 7% in health, so I had to go to the hospital to heal myself up. So I did that, came back to the spaceport, and my cutter was destroyed. I was expecting to like go back down to my hangar, and I hopped in the
Oh
elevator,
no.
and there was no like frost point hangar. So I went out to the ASOP terminal, and that's when I saw my cutter was destroyed. So I had to claim it. So I was wondering, like, is my cargo going to come back? And of course, the mission cargo doesn't. But I couldn't figure out how my cutter can I leave a ship in a
You're
hangar?
supposed to be able to, but Star Citizen is Star Citizen, and every now
Yeah.
and then they try and de-instance your hangar, and they don't properly store your ship sometimes, and so it'll
And
just be destroyed.
when I think I was probably parked crooked too, because I had parked to line up with the freight elevator so I could offload quickly. So I wasn't like in the middle of the pad. I was kind of
Oh,
off. So if it tried to despawn me, that probably did it. So I guess that makes more sense. But luckily it was that training mission, so I completed it, which is still completed. I just didn't get I think it was 50K in cash, but it unlocked all the rookie missions.
nice.
So I just missed out on the cash money. But then since then I did 2 more successfully, so I got like 100K, and I was trying to remember how to twist the
Welcome to the
boxes
ASOP
when they're on
vehicle
the
retrieval
tractor beam,
system.
and that took me
Hold
a
R.
while. Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew there was some key to
Please
do
visit
it,
us again.
and I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure out even where to look for it in the binding settings, because like there's no like tractor beam section, I don't think.
You know, I do love this scenario though. Hey, we just hired this guy to do a really basic intro evaluation mission, and he failed miserably. Yeah, that's fine. Let's open him up for real certification.
Let's give him another chance. It was a training mission. I learned my lesson.
Yes.
But yeah, so I'm learning how to. These are my first attempts at loading physicalized cargo ever. So that was kind of fun to experience. And that's a pretty good money maker with my cutter. Because most of those like extra small missions are between like 8 and I think 12. And the cutter I can get like 8, 9 are like really easy. 10 I have to be a little bit more careful to make sure I can still squeeze up to my door. And I think 12 is theoretically possible, but they all have to be loaded in perfectly, or you can't get up to the cockpit. Or you have to try to load the last the last set, probably 3 boxes from the inside,
Yeah.
which is challenging.
And that's something that'll happen as you scale up too, because you'll see that like it might be 100 SCU, but they'll give you a lot of 8 SCU boxes. So even if your ship technically holds 100, it may not hold, eight
and
SCU boxes, so you have to like figure out how to sort it.
Cement.
Yeah, either you go off grid or you have to, upgrade your ship even though you're not necessarily needing the extra capacity. So that kind of stuff gets to be kind of interesting with the missions.
I think I can rent the Hall A for free, like Monday, Tuesday is the missed days, I think.
Oh, there you go.
So I was gonna, cause actually, since you can make 50K on the extra small missions, and they only cost you like 35 to rent the Hall A for a day, you can just do
Welcome
one
to the
mission in your
ASOC
cutter and
vehicle
have
retrieval
enough to pay
system.
for the whole day rental on a Hall A, and then you can start doing all kinds of missions.
Your
But I
vehicle
figured
is
there's still many things I still haven't done any FPS yet because I was scared. I figured I'd wait till we did it as a group, so in case I go down, there's someone there with a med gun.
Yeah, we can do
that.
that. We can do bounties.
Heck, we can do the. Yeah, we can use the Star Lancer tech for that.
There you go.
That way, if you do go down, we'll just spawn inside the tech.
That's true. I did leave it at Area 18. I forget how long the claim time is.
I mean, isn't Kraig over by Area 18 anyways?
That's true. We can go get it.
Yep. Where are you guys at?
I'm back in New Babbage.
Actually, I don't see Kraig's marker anywhere.
I'm not on.
Are we
yet.
not?
Oh yeah, we haven't partied up yet.
Sorry.
Well, I'm not
wait.
even logged in yet to the game. I was cooking something to eat and it just got done. In fact, it took longer than I was expecting.
I am about to try to find out if this new Greycat MTC can fit inside a Zeus. Probably not, but I want to find out.
Turn off the weapons.
Yeah, because I want it to be...
Yeah, you want that slim profile. I mean, you can get a rock in there, so should be able to.
And I saw that Drake is part of this Invictus Week.
Sort of. It's up for rental.
Because I thought they were not part of this, but part of the
Defense
the one
Con?
in November. But then they had like a separate little like Drake Con that was like the last just like Invictus Week ended and then they did like a 2-day Drake Con. But I think maybe that's what's happening is they actually are the last ones, but I think they normally let you keep on renting all the ships for the last couple days. All the ships are open. Oh, I saw a commodities terminal. I guess they killed the
Party
little
invites
the admin stations in like the space stations. Those are gone. It was Benji Point. I went up. I was just kind of walking around the station, checking my. So I was doing some other like little performance tweaks, trying to get my FPS up. And so I was walking around the station, kind of seeing what the FPS was, and I came across where the admin place used to be, and there was just 3 terminals out in front of it with blocking the door that had commodities terminal. It looks like all the stuff that you used to be able to buy and sell in the admin location.
Should still be able to go in now. I thought. I haven't looked at it recently.
Yeah, my sample size is of 1 station so far because I haven't even been to Everest Harbor yet.
welcome to the ASOC.
All right.
Yeah, so don't worry about me of what mission selections
Zeus
do.
CL, moment of truth.
Because I haven't done any missions at all, so any mission we pick tonight, I'll be happy with.
I actually did a orbital laser platform FPS mission earlier, but holy cow, that was... I showed up. I'm glad I brought my lightning because there were actually like 7 ships to blow up outside of it before I could even land and do the actual mission itself.
Was there a bunch of PvP or was it all NPCs?
I believe all NPCs. A lot of them, all but 2 of them were prospectors.
That's pretty funny. It's just the prospector
Yeah,
swarm.
actually, just used up all my ammo trying to fight them because it was prospectors. They're tanky. Prospectors are tanky, almost like they've got like the HP of a Connie, basically. All right, Quade, I'm inbound towards Babbage,
Okay.
and then we can go together to wherever the hell.
Is the Pileus, is that a cooperative mission or?
It's server wide,
is.
so everybody has it.
And then people show up to do whatever they want, so they can just show up to like gang people.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
I
is
was
a
getting
different
spammed
mission
with
that
those.
I can. There's a different one that I can spawn that has a Polaris that we can hunt. We probably shouldn't without Polaris.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna fight, if we're gonna do the server-wide Polaris, we can take whatever, because like 5 people will be there with Idris's beaming it to death anyway. But,
Or beaming us.
Or beaming us, yeah. So we'll just like land a few token hits and then hide, and then you know. But I think if we would do it on our own, yeah, we should load up one of the
What's the reward for
Polaris.
it? I think I was getting spammed with that mission like every 10 minutes.
So you can accept it anyways, and which is actually kind of annoying. You can accept it anyways, and if anyone finishes it, everyone that's accepted it gets a share of the rewards.
Oh, I should have accepted it and then when it went on
Yeah.
with my day.
Yeah, and then you'd see the little green markers over everyone that was also ignoring it.
Alright, the MTC
yeah.
does not fit in the Zeus CL. So it's just too wide.
Hold on, I want to see this.
I could,
Oh, fair.
yeah, here, I can...
It's
it's
probably,
just...
actually,
I could probably do
that
what you
makes
do with
sense.
the other one and shoot the wheels off. It might fit.
I mean, yeah, but then it's useless.
Yeah, the only reason you do that is with the Nursa, so you can have respawn on your Zeus. Otherwise, like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll... You know what? I'll open my landing bay if you're close.
I'm right here.
Oh, you're in. I was about to say, we could put this in the Connie and take it with us.
Sure.
Although I don't know how we're gonna now get it to your Connie. So let's forget that planet.
mean-
Everybody in the Zeus. We're going to whatever it is anyway.
I mean, I could just load up an Ursa in a constellation.
Yeah, probably
Or
good.
I've got my Ursa as well.
That's probably a better idea if we want, unless we want the TAC, in which case that we have it on board. Yeah, we'll just go fly.
Well,
Yeah,
I
let's
think
go get the attack.
I have to go down to Area 18 because I took off the suit and
Well,
got
that's
the
interesting.
Quade bomb yesterday.
You see that?
What's interesting?
After I blew
No?
up.
So I got in the seat, and a bunch of laser fire went off over my head, but there's no turret on top of my ship.
So you can see the laser fire from other people's hangars.
Oh, is that what I'm...
Yeah.
Neat.
Oh yeah, that's great. Also, good helmet.
I love the Why Not
Held together
helmet.
by fucking duct tape helmet.
I know, it's
You
hilarious.
guys in the same BTU, so I can just click on either of you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna fly to you, sir, so just send the invite or whatever. Or we'll send you an invite? We're in a hangar queue,
Yep.
damn
Let
it.
me know when you load in.
Yeah, I'm not loaded in yet. Join 491 out of 600. Current position 2. I got my first waiting for a hangar notification too. That was
I
in
mean,
the hangar queue for
I'm
102nd.
Yeah, I'm sure at Area 18 it's extra busy.
But I figured it was a good place to do my performance optimizations. So I figured that. But I got my Area 18 performance up to I think 30 FPS from like 15 yesterday.
Means it'll be about 40 everywhere else. Alright, we are now
Yeah, I was up.
next in the queue.
I was up like mid-30s in Banji Point, and I think I was still because I deleted all my shaders this morning, so I forgot to do that, and I still had like 318 shaders in there.
So I counted. I apparently have 11 copies of Star Citizen currently installed.
Wow.
I've got a whole terabyte of just nothing but Star Citizen.
Just for nostalgic purposes? You know, it's like, oh, I remember 318. What a great time that was.
Mostly laziness, because I know I should copy out the photos, and I'm just like, eh. Which has actually come in handy, because there was at one point it deleted my character. Or like the character save for cosmetic. And I was able to pull it out from one of the older saves. I've since also made copies of that file elsewhere, so I don't lose it again.
Yeah, I'm confused by that whole new character generation thing. I tried it when I first logged on. I got frustrated. So
I mean, you could just hit random until you get something respectable or hilarious enough.
Like the hangar queue has forgotten about us.
Don't worry, it hasn't. It's just...
This is the pitfall of the extra large hangar, though, is everybody's checking out their big ships now, and...
Yeah, everyone else has a extra large hangar. That's the problem. Especially with the interest right now.
And then, of course, I'm getting the door sounds from everybody else's big hangar, and I think mine's opening, and it's not. It's the perfect troll. Come on, hangar queue.
Yeah, when I logged on today earlier, there was some like young kids in there just like spamming the voice.
Oh
and
yeah,
connect audio.
I hate that.
Hey, there we go.
And they were just being obnoxious too, you know, they were just on there trolling, because then you can see like the global chat lit up with people trying to tell them how to break off and go to their own private comms, and they'd kind of interact with the chat a little bit and say like, how do you do that? But then they'd just start like screaming into their mics. It's like, oh man.
Yeah. No one wants to hear that.
Alright, en route to ArcCorp.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
I was wondering if I did what Quade warned me not to do. That was ridiculous.
What did I warn you not to do?
Is not to store myself without my helmet on.
Oh yeah, because it can disappear.
Yes, I got my flight suit on. I got everything I was wearing, but without my helmet, because I think I took it off and I drank something before I logged off.
That's why I never use the take off your helmet command. I just drag it into a backpack or drop it on the floor now.
It actually came on.
Nice.
I was just clicking the wrong keys.
Party invite sent.
It's possible they've fixed that too.
Oh, except I've
Excellent.
joined the party. And there's a couple things that come up on my, on the just kind of walking around kind of version of the HUD, and I have no idea what they mean. Like right now, I got the thing with party that says 2 with the little that green diamond.
Like, technically, it means we can do voice, but VoIP is like super broken because of server meshing.
I mean, it was super broken anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried it. Like some people, like I would try it if Discord wasn't available, but with everyone. And I realized that some people were talking. I just could not hear them. I had the game turned up and whatnot, and just still couldn't really hear them.
That's like when I got mugged in that elevator in Pyro and they stole all my gear. The guy was trying to talk to me, but it was like breaking up a bunch. And so I just like turned and walked away from him. And I think that's why he killed me. He followed me in the elevator and, you know, the elevator leaves Armistice briefly and he just downed me. It's just like the most Pyro thing ever, actually.
Yeah.
But I don't care that it's a
Turn your
bug.
back on me.
Yeah, it's like, you know, what did you do in Pyro? Oh, I got mugged in an elevator. They stole all my clothes.
So here's my other hanger question. So I just woke up in Banshee Point and I started my ship before I left. So if I go into the elevator, is my hangar there and I can
Should
spawn
be,
my ship in
yes.
the hangar, or do I have to spawn a ship the first time?
Go to the hangar. You should be able to go to it immediately
Yeah.
if you signed up there.
Yeah, it should. I'd say like 80% of the time that works. It's pretty useful.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
I get other people's hangars. I'll go into the elevator and I'll get someone else's, medium-sized
So-
hangar.
Yeah, leave that elevator, go call a new one, and it'll be yours.
Yeah, that's what I've kind of seen that is how I was fixing it. All right, yeah, let's see. I like watching my ship come up. That's new for me. Oh wait, before I do that, I gotta remember to check something.
Any way I can turn off these names on the top right of people who are, I don't know, I'm assuming just doing global voice chat?
It's not even that. Like,
Yeah, I couldn't figure that because I would get my ship up there sometimes, and I'd get like two obviously player names below me, and I could never figure out what that was trying to tell me.
it's just a bug.
I was trying to think if maybe it was like people that were nearby me or something. And you had like a bubble of space around you, and it was. But sometimes when I was flying my ship, I would get two other player names under my ship name. So it had like my
Yeah.
mission.
We have to buy
my
the
mission.
$25 player UI cleanup package.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like there's lots of controversy going on now about Blade.
Well, so they rolled that back. They just rolled that back today.
Oh, I saw the post that you made, and then I saw I saw a video by Salty Mike. He had done. I watched his earlier where he was ranting about how he was so pissed off at it, and then he talked about. Then he went on. Someone sent him a message about the answer from the Xylon guy. So he went and read that, and then he just blew his stack because he found the exact same message, almost word for word, from Xylog about some other thing that they'd done. Like in the last 2 years, where he came on like, oh yeah, it was just like a little mistake. We rethought it and we're gonna fix it. But whatever the language was in that post that you put on Discord, it was he
word
had them
for
up
word
side
the
by
same damn
side.
thing.
Yeah, and he's all like, and you think they're not laughing at this? It's like this is what they do. They come on and
Yeah.
they do something they know is wrong, and
Turns
they roll
out
it
he's
back.
just ChatGPT.
And everybody says like, yeah,
I
that's
mean, it's actually
and
really
everyone's
normal
down
though
with
for
progress.
someone in a customer service position to have like a whole list of
Yep, responses.
answers. Yeah, prepackaged answers and whatnot that are just, hey, this is good to throw out there. And then I bet you he just accidentally pulled from the same goddamn one. Ugh. I mean, I hate it, but at the same time, like, it makes sense to do it.
Yeah, I mean, you understand their motivation. Like, they know their player base. They know that, enough people are going to pony up for it.
Well,
For
I guess
the month and a half to 2 month advantage.
I mean, I was actually surprised that people were so upset about it.
I mean, there's the usual grumbling that you expect, but I agree. It seemed like a very strong reaction to a game that, like, is already known for kind of a scummy funding model. It's like, what do you
I
expect?
mean, it's not that it was like something new scummy. It was perfectly in line with everything they've done so far.
Yeah.
Granted, it's a ship component that they were doing that with this time, but
The next controversy that happened, I told you I was watching that new Salty Mike live stream because he said he had to come back, and while he was like ranting about that the post that you put up, another post came in because then people started complaining that all their posts on with that Spectrum site was were being deleted, and so then Zylog put up another post that said something about that there was people were putting up so many like the emoji responses it was like crashing it, and so they were having to reset it, and that's why people's posts were disappearing.
We got a hanger queue of 7.
Jesus.
Let's just go
Let's
get...
go back up to Bigini.
Yeah. Probably would have been faster to just claim the ship.
Yeah. Oh, is it actually at Area 18?
Yeah,
that
it's here. The ship's down here.
Oh.
Yeah, and I have to go down there because that's where my armor and gun is that Quade got me.
Well, we can buy new stuff. Because
I just got a mission since I figured was flying down anyways. I just picked up a little line box mission to take down.
Well, you have a small hangar, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna enter your hangar. We're gonna land this medium ship on that small pad.
Just do like the
Oh,
dropship
boy.
maneuver. Just hover over the
Mantis jump.
Open.
I mean, we could probably just go get impounded on some active hangar.
actually, yeah, go get impounded. Find the Idris Tower.
Oh yeah, that happened to me.
Yeah.
And
The
it,
Idris
yeah.
is on a
Right.
tower somewhere.
That is a great idea.
and it puts you right in the station in the most convenient way.
And it's really quick. They don't give you
Yeah.
enough time to get away from it.
Yeah, in fact, that's
See,
what happened
this
to me.
is
I
the...
turned
These are the kind of
around
pro tip
and-
problem solving that I've come to
Yep.
expect.
Well, like, that's half the fun of Star Citizen is being like stopped at something you know you can do, but there's just some way of doing it. And in 90% the time you can figure out some kind of cheesy way of getting it done.
Oh, that
Looks
is
like-
a tall tower.
It
Jesus.
is. I know. I think they made it taller in addition to doing the redesign up top.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're down in the plaza, look up at it, and it's just mind-blowing because then the perspective of the tower kind of goes off.
All
and
right,
it's like
hold on to your butts.
we gotta-
Yeah, we're still 5th in the hangar queue. So, yeah, I think like this one thing that events like this make clear is that now that they have server meshing, they have got to completely redesign their starports because they do not have enough capacity to have 120 people or whoever's. I mean, just look at the line at the ASOP terminals, right? There's 5 people just getting their ships ready right now.
Yeah.
Right, like they just don't
Which is
have
pretty
the...
great. I love
It is.
this.
Oh, I agree, but they got to redesign their starports to handle the greater capacity.
Well, so
This
so
was
here's the
designed
real
for
problem.
servers of 50 people.
It was
Well,
kind of like be careful what you wish for scenario because we all wanted
Yeah.
to have more people on, and now it's like maybe we did.
Where's the advocacy terminal here? Over here? There we go.
What advocacy terminal?
Pay my fine.
Oh. So actually,
Oh,
it gets
halfway down.
worse. These
ramp.
starports are capable of handling the load. The issue is the fact that they've only got a queue of 1 hangar per size right now. So like if you go to Orson, you'll be like number 7 in queue in every single. There's like 7 XL hangar pads there,
Yeah,
and only 1 is allowed to be in use at a time.
that's crazy.
So that's the problem.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Alright,
system.
let's...
Yeah, that's my benefit of having just my cutter in
I'm sorry.
the small hangar.
Your vehicle has been
I almost
moved
never
to
have to wait, even at Area 18 when everybody's trying to get in and out.
Please visit us again.
Well, let's go to my large hangar. And I'll get the tack out. Wait, that's not right. It only says small. Well,
Yeah, you gotta
let-
go call it
To
from
the
main
vehicle
ASOP.
retrieval
Yeah.
system.
Tacky tack.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
For the latest travel information,
Tacky.
be sure to check the departure and arrival boards, conveniently located throughout the space.
Your vehicle, please visit us
Let me
again.
test out my tractor beam skills. The first one I was really sketchy with it. There was not too many chances to use the tractor beam back in the day, so I hadn't developed, my my expert tractor beaming skills. But just after like a couple missions, I'm getting much more smooth at it. Yeah, I think the only way I used it before was taking bodies in and out of the
Yeah.
the bunker, so you could strip them by your ship.
Mr. Quade's small hangar, Mr. Quade's medium hangar, Mr. Quade's large hangar.
Welcome
Goddamn right.
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Alright, we're gonna get the Gray Cat MTC. What's the claim time on this?
Your insurance claim
30
has been
seconds.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And we'll chuck it in the back of the Star Lancer with like an Atlas Geo or something. Oh wait, do I have a Fury? Put a Fury in the Fury Bay.
set to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Oh, that's another ship I've never experienced because I think they released it, but just as a paid ship
Your insurance claim has been
when I
sent.
stopped playing. So it was in the game, but in a way that I couldn't interact with it.
Welcome.
So I,
to the
I got to
ASOP
see
vehicle retrieval
all the
system.
videos of it, and I could see YouTube videos and stuff, but I could never.
Your insurance claim
see it.
has been
Clear the landing pad, please.
Yep.
Come on, get on the
I can clear your face too if you'd
Your
like.
vehicle has please visit us again.
Wipe that smile off.
Stick it in the fridge.
Yeah, I used to do all my trade runs out of here. Make routes around. I'd loop through all the moons. I mean, not all of them. Lyria and Walla. But all the little, like, locations here. You know, there's, like, a really good Laranite route. All that. And then I'd do a longer loop out through Hurston when those dried up. Those were the days.
I think I did. I always tended my play around Hurston a lot. That was always my home base. I had the Caterpillar trading routes out there.
Here, Quade. I'll grab it so you can just get on the call it
Roger,
the
roger.
Star Lancer.
I'm gonna get the Fury, too. We're gonna do them all.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna be fully equipped and then probably crash and die, like, right away.
There you go. Approach it with optimism.
Hey, look, I've played enough to know how my sessions usually go.
Oh, I'm actually amazed I haven't really died much. The ships I've been on have died, but I haven't. This is what I get for letting other people fly.
Yeah, Kraig can tell you stories about the first time I started flying everybody around in
Yeah.
my Cuddy Black.
Alright,
Quade
clear.
Welcome.
He
Oh,
didn't know
cough.
about the.
Vehicle retrieval
Yeah, that
system.
thing doesn't
the
stop
rate
very well.
break either.
Yeah, I noticed.
Your vehicle has been please visit.
Alright, let's get the Misk Furry out, and then I'll bring the Star Lancer back up.
One of my favorite times is riding in the upper turret of like Quade's Cuddy Black, because a lot of times you would get this view of your head into the ground as the ship was flipping on a hard landing.
I prodigiously employ boost.
Yep.
I've gotten a lot better now that you can just go out of nav mode and slow yourself down dramatically. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I'm going 1,000 meters a second, and I need to be going 200. Hold B.
Let me pretend physics doesn't exist for a
Yeah.
moment.
We are not smooshing your brain into the front of your skull. Don't worry about it.
There's some of the ships. There's at least one of them. I think the Peregrine accelerates at 31 Gs.
Wow.
Yeah, it's absurd. Alright, you'll have to give me time to actually like land on the side somewhere.
Yeah, no worries.
Otherwise it'll disappear it, and then I will have a fun time with gravity.
Well, we've got med beds to heal your legs. Yeah, that's the only reason I keep going back to New Babbage and Orison now that we have their hangars like this, is you just have more nooks and crannies for storing ships in your personal hangar. Alright, say when?
Welcome to the
Alright, we're good.
vehicle retrieval
Nice.
system.
Yes, I've only seen, I guess, my permanent
Your
personal
vehicle
hangar
has
once.
visitors again.
I logged on in it and then I immediately left and I've never been back there, so I didn't know it was a special one. All I've seen is my kind of local hangars.
Yeah, I've put some boxes out in mine that have some gear sets, so forever... I mean, I guess I could have brought one with me, but oh well. So I got some, like,
Right.
you know... One of them is like a sniper shotgun for Al Gold.
I just took something out of my ship. What's in my hand?
Alright, Quade, you want to grab that MTC, park it in there, and then
Yeah.
open the top?
That's a
I'll
good
park
plan.
this in there.
How do I put something back into one of those, I think I just took out a component.
Claim the ship.
Are your ports unlocked?
Well, I just finished loading up all the cargo and I misclicked on the close hatch button. And I took out some kind of little small component.
Is it like
Oh,
a
the
little
fuse?
little gray square?
You can just put it in your hand and put it back on.
It's in my hand right now.
Cool. You should be able to look at where you brought it from and see a store option.
Oh, let me try. Wait.
That happened.
Actually, so my hand's kind of being held out, and I can rotate it around. And open.
This is where I need that Mobiglass ability
Wait.
to open my ship remotely.
Yeah.
Oh, place.
So apparently
Oh,
the
good.
Fury doesn't have enough thrust to look straight down without falling.
What?
Yeah.
That thing's
If
like
I look
all
straight down,
thrusters.
I know. I don't know what's up with that.
Is it just the weird gravity compensation stuff? I don't know. But I'm coming
I
up to
don't
open
know.
the hatch for you.
Yeah. No rush.
The only thing I wish is that the Fury Bay, that the door to it was actually facing forward toward the cockpit, rather than back toward engineering. It's the only thing I think I would prefer. Otherwise,
What do you mean?
I like the layout of the ship. Like the ramp
This?
here to get into the Fury landing bay,
Oh.
right? Like you're most
Wow,
often going to be
this
running
really
back
is
and forth from the
purpose-built
front.
for the Fury.
I don't know, even like a little outline on it.
I never noticed that. That's great.
You could, I think you could fit 2 of them in there if you wanted.
I've heard 3.
Ooh.
I also believe that is for people who really like tempting Chris Roberts.
Yeah.
Alright, closing the top.
MTC coming in. Yeah, if it's the fuse, you should be able to manually replace it without any issues.
Yeah, I figured it out. But then when I went to close the door again, it took it out again. So I finally just went up to the cockpit and closed the hatch that way.
It's funny that they've overlaid it like that.
Well, I think it was just
Well,
the
but-
angle because of the boxes I had squeezed in. I couldn't stand in the way I would normally stand.
So I guess we wait here for Kraig because he's got to bring the boxes down.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Alright.
I think I probably shouldn't have done this, but I thought I was heading down.
I'm gonna
it seemed
set
like
my
a waste.
spawn.
Yeah. It's an excellent idea.
Would you want to set
So
it
many
there,
doors.
or cause I think my spawn is set for Bangini right now.
Well, yeah, but so when we store this ship, your spawn will go back to Bajini. Oh wait, no,
Oh,
sorry, it will go to Area 18.
so we're gonna set our spawns in the Quade mobile.
Yeah,
You're back.
in the tacky tack.
See. And I was bitching at Mantis last night about this new thing where you have to like jump to the planet,
Oh yeah, you can't jump.
or
It's
and
bullshit.
That's
I
tough.
just
So bullshit.
I just don't understand it at all.
Yeah, it makes the orbital markers annoying. I used to use them a lot more. Okay. It went the wrong way.
All right,
And it's
I'm
weird
ready.
because
Ready to abandon ship.
it makes you jump to the planet and it puts the mark, right
Launch!
underneath the space station.
There's
So
actually
you
not a button in here.
Good to know.
There's supposed to be.
Good news, Craig. Your dreams of trapping Algold in an escape pod can be realized in the tack.
I want to put him in one of those prison cells. In
the,
the Idris.
the Idris brig?
Yes.
Yeah. We should break into somebody's Idris and then lock him in a stranger's Idris.
What's the aren't there like one or two ships that have like little prisons in them, like the Cutlass Blue?
So the Cutlass Blue has the Han Solo cryo pods.
But with the there's another one that has, yeah, because I thought, oh, what
shit.
about the Avenger, one of the Titans?
The Polaris has it. Has a actual brig.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Yeah,
we can even
there is
pass
the
some, food and
Avenger.
water.
The Avenger Stalker is the one that
That was it.
that
There's
has.
also
Yeah, I forget which one.
probably a
Yeah,
Vanguard
the
too.
Avenger Stalker. That's the one I was thinking of. It had the prisoner cells in there, but they're just the size of escape pods, not like those big ones in the Idris.
Yeah.
Ready. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, I probably should have done this, but I think it triples my wallet size.
Hey, when you get close, if it gives you a long hangar queue, I'll see if we can let you in our hangar. Because the freight elevators work no matter which hangar you go to.
It will impound him.
Oh, damn, that's too bad.
Yeah, I know.
Forget I said anything.
We were doing it for a while, and then all of a sudden, I was like, "Oh, hey, you're gonna get impounded." Fuck me.
Should we go find a bunch of fuses and fill up our fuse relays?
Actually, we can get them from Dumper's Depot here.
Yeah, Dumpers Depot is. Cause I saw some post about people bitching about them. You can buy them at all the gateway stations, and Dumpers Depot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not opposed, except we'd have to, probably store the ship again and bring it back out and risk everything we just set up disappearing.
Oh no, it'll be fine.
Alright, you care if we
It's
take the
in
time to do that, or shall we just risk it?
Well, you stay there and send Mantis out on the shopping run.
There you go.
Yep.
That way they can't.
Craig is like assigning homework already. This is already
It's
like
like
a
old
very...
full ADC all over again.
Yeah, it is. It's like, this is a very PL way of operating. Like 1 hour later, we're playing the game.
Hey, better than 3 hours.
Yeah.
There was one mission or whatever I'd done with Cornerstone. They spent probably an hour gearing up and then loading a caterpillar, and then after they loaded the caterpillar, like, oh wait, what about this? More shopping run back to Cubby Blast, and finally, over an hour in, we finally actually left,
Yeah, let me
and then
see.
promptly got blown up.
Right. So I think we're looking at just 2 fuses? Are there any downstairs? Let me double check that there's not a parallel one in engineering.
There's probably a lot.
So there's one in the cockpit.
I'm in first place for my hangar queue. Yes,
Alright, so there's... And then 2 in the engineering section, so that's 3. And I'll check downstairs for another. So we can already put 2 in each one, and then maybe get a few spares. See, guys, we're engineers now. We're engineering.
is Quade in our party?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How come I don't see his
I should be like
It's
right
probably
at the start.
overlapped with mine.
Could be, yeah. You're 2.6 kilometers,
Alright.
almost directly above me.
hangar request? Where's my hangar?
I don't see any
Oh,
other
wait.
fuses.
Come on, where is
Yeah, so it's just 3 fuses. Cockpit and 2 engineering.
Yeah, I see your markers in 2 different locations, so I was just twisting around to see if I could find my hangar, and I see Mantis is right next to where my delivery shipment marker is, but then Quade's on the other side of the spaceport. And then my hangar's in another location.
Oh god, someone just pointed out that the Reclaimer's been nerfed.
How so?
So the Pileus is a lot more sluggish now,
Mm-hmm.
and so is the Reclaimer now too.
That's gonna be tough. That thing could barely make it out of atmosphere.
I know. Sad. I'll have to test that out later.
I mean, Salvage has had a good time recently. I don't feel too bad for them if their ships are a little less useful for a bit. Plus, with all these big cap ships lying around, you can really find some good hulls to scrape.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I have double checked. Let me look inside the flight bay.
Wait, my hangar doors are closing. Are they? No.
Make sure you're... You're just gonna get
they're
impounded
closing
again.
right in front of me.
You didn't go fast enough.
Damn it. But I'm right, my nose is kissing the door because I had this. Can I just request it again? Oh, it went off. Yep. Gonna give me, oh wait. Come on, open. Hangar, complete.
Well, yeah, there's a
Yeah,
timer. If
weird.
you're not quick enough, it'll close on you.
Yeah, if the queue is active at all, you have like a minute or
It's
2
funny, like,
minutes
the
or
door
something.
started opening, but
Just under 2.
So when I pushed the hangar request button, the doors immediately started opening, but I noticed my marker's now on a different hangar down the line here. Wait, where is it? Oh wait, god damn it. It was... Come on.
Retail bridges.
Oh, someone parked in my hangar. God damn it.
Probably not your hangar
You probably
anymore.
both fit.
Oh,
Yeah.
he just disappeared. Oh shit. Now the doors are closing again. God damn it.
So I have been noticing that at Area 18, people have been rushing other people's hangars anyways.
Yeah, that's what happened. Like 2 doors open right next to each other. But I think it was partly my fault because I was in front of one door because my hangar switched. And so he came into the other door, which had my marker in it, and just landed anyways, but then the ship immediately disappeared. Come on. Give me my hanger. Oh, there it is. Good, I'm right in front of it now. Open the door. I'm not used to how slow you go when you put your gear down. I think that's why it happened. I put my gear down too soon, and you slow down to like a crawl.
It was awesome. If I clip the external camera through any of the like walls or the docking bay, I can see all the other ships that are occupying the instance.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I just watched another Starlancer take off. Basically through me.
Mm-hmm.
Right, sorry for this delay.
No, it's fine.
I should have been.
Where's my
I
close
mean,
exterior
I'm
button?
still out in the plaza, so.
And unloading's always faster than loading. You can toss the boxes around easier.
Someone had the orange-red aerial suit. Person in front of me has the yellow one. And then I'm in the blue one.
Nice. Your Power Rangers.
Oh, they don't have the right helmet. They've got the same one you do.
The duct tape one?
Yeah. That's such a good suit, and then they use a goddamn duct tape with it.
I think also like this armor setup looks good with a couple of other, like you can get that pyrotechnic amalgamated like Morozov set. Like it actually looks really good with these arms and legs. Like there's a lot of good kind of pyro sets that look really nice with the Stitcher.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Clash is also a pretty good setup because it's all that same kind of like grungy rundown.
Yeah, I started mixing and matching armor sets when I was last playing because like sometimes like one piece bothered me somehow, so you'd end up. And a lot of times it was the helmet because I like the glass plate helmets rather than ones that have like the kind of metal faces. And what's the benefit of the rifle tractor beam? Is it just like you can do heavier boxes?
Yeah, and you get a little bit more range,
Yeah.
right? So like you
Yeah,
might
there's
all
some
be able
range
to
to
go
this.
20 meters.
So sometimes I would exceed the range.
Really, you should buy an Atlas. The Argo Atlas mech.
Yep.
That's good shit. All right.
Yeah, I was planning on getting a
Quade's large
Geo
hanger.
so I could do some like hand mining. Because it fits in the cutter so nice.
Just making sure all the turrets are cycled to get their proper ammo amount. It drives me nuts when you get into a turret and it only has like 30 shots and it's, you know, like a Panther repeater or something. Like, no, this is supposed to have a lot.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I tripped and fell down while tractor beaming. I was walking
Oh, you
back.
knocked yourself with the box. Yeah.
That should be the last box. Let me do a quick. Count. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, there's the fourth one. All right. It should just triple my wallet here. I think. Where is?
All right,
Look.
one last turret to check.
What are you checking?
If sometimes you have to cycle the power on them for the capacitor to give them the full amount. It's like these are supposed to have like I think 120 rounds, but right now they have 38.
Hmm.
So you power them on and then they recharge properly.
Why are there no fuses on your bottom deck?
Yeah, I was looking around. I'm a little worried they're there and we just don't know about them. They're hidden.
Yeah, that's concerning.
You know, I expected a lot better from Utachi Industrial Star Corp, whatever corporation, Saibatsu.
Let me get out my nice armor, which is this.
Yeah, it's really just one in the cockpit and two in the engineering bay, and that's it.
Oh god, these don't stack.
Oh, really?
I bought 30 of them.
Going big or going up? Oh, I thought you meant in the thing. So we can't put 2 per. Some ships have 3 per, right? Like the Pileus is 3. You put 3 in them, or are they all 2?
Oh yeah, yeah. The C2, it's 3 in a row,
Yes.
Wait, my backpack.
which is interesting.
Almost forgot my backpack, the most important thing.
Yeah.
That would have been unfortunate.
I mean, it's designed to match your guns.
And I need this, need the med gun, the pistol.
Open all the doors for Kraig when he comes. Okay, did that not open them? There it goes, okay.
Oh yeah, you do have a second set here in engineering.
Yeah, it's right and left.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably something I need to remember to do, is just stack a bunch of fuses at my home location. Do any of the small ships that have had gold passes have fuses? I'm trying to think, like a Scorpius, right? You can open all the components on that. Is there like a fuse box now somewhere?
I don't know.
Or is it... I'm guessing it's probably just ships with interiors would be...
Actually,
assumption.
I'm not entirely sure. I think there is a relay somewhere on one of the fighters. I know the Intrepid has fuses.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly more fuses than this ship for some reason. Alright, I have thoroughly checked. I am not seeing more fuses.
Excellent. Well, much appreciated. That should give
I'll
us some
still
longevity.
double check downstairs anyways.
It really feels like there should be some down there, like for the guns, maybe, but there's not.
If we had the engineering terminal, we'd be able to know. Because it would actually show us.
Yeah.
But alas. I guess it's because all your components are up top.
Yeah, I don't really know how they've laid out the electrical setups in all the ships. I feel like ships that they've more recently designed probably are more efficient. Just because they
You have
haven't,
any
like...
burritos in your ship?
Not at this
No.
time.
I've got some Cruise Lux on me if you need it.
I should have drank that. Oh,
Oh.
beast from my ship.
Also, I got a medical bed. You can just lay down.
Oh yeah. I bought a triple berry fizz. And I just drank it.
I'm gonna have to drink a
favorite
cruise
drink.
here in a moment.
Yeah, all my other drinks were cruise, so I just drank that one can that I had. And store.
Alright, here we go. Drinking a delicious cruise.
I bought a couple extra in my armor just in case. But
I'm gonna leave this bottle in here. Maintenance will clean it up.
Yes, I think that works.
all my
Oh, I
elevators.
thought you meant the ship. I was like, chances are we'll get exploded anyways.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
my first-
no, I'm not gonna dirty
First
your
time
ship like
ever
that.
seeing an empty elevator open. I thought they had maybe fixed that. Oh yeah, here it is again. There's no elevator here.
Oh, it took me a few tries yesterday when I came. Remember, I almost asked you to come bring an elevator from the lobby.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Some
Guessing I
phrasing
don't want to
issues.
step in there.
Yeah, give it like 3 or 4 tries. If it doesn't work, we can come bring an elevator to you.
Can I ride from my
Yeah,
hangar
you can-
directly to yours, or I have to go to the lobby
Yes,
first?
you can. Go to the large.
Come on.
Yeah, Quade's got 3 different hangars here now.
There's only one elevator. There's not 2 elevators in these hangars. Can I ride the freight elevator? Let me drop this thing while I'm thinking about it. Put the can down here by the mop.
Yeah, if it's still getting... Yeah, I'll come down and bring an elevator over if it's not behaving.
I was hoping it would leave because whenever I click the button, the door is immediately open, so it's not calling another. Well, I guess it's not calling any. But I want to step in, but it's just all dark and scary.
Yeah, don't do that. Fall through the planet. Alright.
If I can.
Because my elevator is located in your small hangar, oddly enough.
Oh, maybe because we're in a party, it's kind
Oh.
of confused.
I've got a formless void as my elevator as well.
Beautiful.
Hmm.
Well, you could try walking into it anyways and hope for the best. Sometimes it just doesn't render.
Suppose I'll
But then
respawn
I
on the
don't
ship.
But I'll lose
True.
it in my backpack, and then I'll end up back on Bengini. So here, let me
I'll do
You
it
know,
because I'll
actually,
respawn
that's not
on
the
ship.
worst thing. Oh, but you'll lose everything.
Hey, I have an
Wait.
elevator. Alright. Let's go to Frostpoint's hangar.
Oh, back mine it said finally elevator called, so it actually looks like it's sending me one this time. So
Well,
don't leave
we're heading
yet.
there.
Oh,
We're gonna cross the streams.
but I get my helmet back on. Let me do that. My elevator just arrived and it's here this time.
Well,
And I was scared that there you guys are.
howdy.
Come on in. Or not.
Wait,
Oh, you guys
where are we
just left.
going? Why is it moving? No, come back.
Oh, there you are.
There.
Alright.
Come on. Good. There it goes. Why
Wait,
is
you
it
guys
going?
just disappeared.
It's going back to
What?
your hangar again.
Oh,
You guys
yeah,
aren't-
he's gone.
I'm
We
not
do-
in your elevator anymore.
Are you in an elevator?
Yeah. Let me
Okay.
go to.
Alright,
Let me go to.
just
I'll
go to the
Mr.
large.
Quade.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Star Citizen.
Mr. Quade's small, Mr. Quade's medium, Mr. Quade's large.
Yeah, large. Why is it not opening? What is happening? We're in elevator hell.
Welcome to the Twilight Zone.
It's probably because I hit the button a lot of times. Trying to call it, so we're like in overloading the server.
God,
with
it doesn't
duplicates.
work.
Yeah, we're just trapped here.
Oh, that's... Oh, okay. I had a brief hiccup.
I'm leaving Armistice Zone.
Wait, I see him moving.
In your elevator?
Yeah, I'm moving in.
Hi, we're moving.
I wonder if the server is going down and we're just like flying off into space.
I'm entering another Armistice Zone.
Yeah, you're like 9 kilometers away now.
He's coming back. Server FPS is only dipping down to like 10.
At all times. Their job is your safety.
Alright, I at least hear...
Yeah, I hear the announcement to the Riker space.
Alright, don't leave. Don't.
Okay,
Let's try this.
Hey,
I'm here. Oh,
Oh, hi.
hey, Craig.
They tried.
Wait.
Oh,
No!
Oh,
yeah.
wait, why is it going to Mr. Quaid small?
These are great questions that we don't have the answer to.
Alright, you know what? Get out, get out, get out. That elevator's cursed. Alright, here we go.
Alright, I
There
think
we
we
go.
got it. I think it's
Oh.
working. Mr. Quade's large. And Kraig got there before we did. How did that happen?
Yeah, well, I
It
think
got
that's
weird.
part of the problem is there's only one elevator door, so we both hit the button at the same time, and it couldn't decide which elevator to give the single door to.
Alright, let's get the ship back.
Vehicle retrieval system.
Oh, did you store it?
No.
Vehicle select. Your vehicle, please visit us again.
Okay.
Well, let's hope the vehicles are on board, and if not, I don't care anymore.
I mean, I care about the ground vehicle. I don't care about the Fury.
Yeah. That's
Because if we
fine.
go a place that has hostile turrets, I'd rather just drive in.
No, we have the Space C-130 gunship to pew-pew the turrets with, right? Right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so what are we even doing?
That's a great question.
Yeah, this hangar's confused.
I know. Well, you know what's going to happen, right? Then we're going to go take off. We're going to be in a hangar queue of like 9 people long.
We'll get out of here eventually.
Aren't there missions to go to the, we don't have, like, good heavy armor for that, though. I was about to say, like, not the OLPs,
Huh?
but the ground. You know, the ground bases? The new ground locations with the
I've
dishes?
been doing it.
We could do some of those if we want to do FPS. Although, you're right, we'll probably just get killed by PvPers, but...
Mm,
There's a car.
probably
in
get
here.
away from... Yes, there is.
Alright, set your spawn here, Kraig.
Oh, here's the beds right here.
These be the beds.
Oh, we should probably double check, make sure that our spawns are still set here.
That is wise. Good idea.
Do I do it for the digital medical assistant?
Okay, good. It is.
Alright, I'll just trust them. No, why would I say that?
Please select an option. Patient care. No.
You want administration.
Manage imprint records and regeneration options. Regeneration.
There
There
you go.
we go.
Transfer imprint.
Transfer to Star Lancer. There we go. Confirm it. All right.
Bop it, twist it.
I don't think I've done that since I used to always like do the. Oh wait. Yeah.
Oh, good. My guns are wrong again. Hold on. There we go. Alright. I only had 13 rounds in my cannons. I'm like, what is this?
Where do I go? Where's are there
I'll help
turrets
you.
for me to sit in?
Alright,
Yes.
hangar queue is 2. Not bad.
Alright. So this one right here, there'll be
These
the
up-
top aft.
Which the one I'm in front of?
Mm-hmm.
Enter remote turret. Oh, this doesn't have any man turrets.
It does, but they're on the bottom and, yes. Actually, I can show you where the bottom ones are. They're a little more limited range of motion, but, they're beefy. Here, if you hop out, I can show you.
That's all right.
Okay.
So this way we're all together in the same compartment.
Yeah, that way if we
we
eat a
should've-
missile, we die together.
In fact, remind me when we park is just to hop in the bed and so I didn't feed. I was gonna use the bed to feed myself. Oh, are we waiting for takeoff?
We are. Yeah, you can go down there and do that.
Yeah, let me go.
What is our queue?
We are 1 out of 1.
How do you slide down the ladders? I have to figure that out again. That was always one of my favorite things to do. Which way?
You use like your sprint key. There we go. Hangar opening. I forget, does this ship have functional VTOL? Oh no. The hangar's opening, but there's another hangar door on top that... Okay, there it goes.
It'll go away.
Yeah, I've been worried about that a couple of times, but it always seems to not
It
be
is
there when I pass
disconcerting.
through it.
Alright.
Properly fed.
Let's be slow. Apparently we're hostile to somebody already. There is a hostile...
Yeah, someone is red.
Hostile
They're
Idris.
a long way off, though. Oh, is it an Idris?
Looks like it on my map. On my little readout. That's fine.
I wonder if they're sniping people from far away.
Could be if it's a railgun, right? What's the range on that?
I don't know. I know it's at least 11 kilometers.
Well, we're not dodging anything in this bucket.
No, we aren't. We'll find out real quick. What's happened?
Can I get my nice little window to look out here?
So it does, actually you can close that. It has blast doors.
Yeah, but I like looking at the city. Actually, I switched my clouds to that photo slow setting.
Okay.
And actually, I think I like that better than the volumetric. 'Cause I had it on volumetric medium.
Hmm.
But I think the clouds actually look better, but I guess they either don't move or they move really slowly, kind of like a skybox. But they're still at different altitudes, so you still have to kind of fly through them. I think that gave me a nice little boost in FPS.
So where are we going? And what missions are we doing?
I'll let you guys pick because I don't know anything. The only missions I know were available 2 years ago. And you guys probably know much better ones now. Oh, how do I...
Let me check my missions.
Yeah, I can do these I have yellow level ambush for 20k. We could hunt the Polaris.
We could do a protect site, blackjack security.
You do that here, unless you have better rep. Well, oh wait, we can't share different reps, can we? Like if you have a rank 3?
I'm not entirely sure.
I think they changed some of that. Yeah, let's do it.
I also,
I'll get a call to
yeah,
arms.
okay. Alright, accepting offer, sharing.
Contract share.
Come on, pop up.
Contract accept. Yep,
Got it.
Enter my remote turret. Where is this?
I do not have call to arms available.
I set up my turret stuff, but I've never used it yet. Looks like it.
Yeah, you won't be able to fire while I'm in nav mode.
Uh-oh.
There's a little bit of a hang there.
A little bit.
Here, I'll pop back into SCM, so if you want to mess around with the turrets and get them firing right and everything, you can.
Is it a ballistic or am I in a laser?
Lasers.
You're fine.
Oh, good. Yeah, I don't wanna- I think I like the this. They have it set up for the joystick and the mouse, but I think I like the joystick. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna head down to one of the bottom ones. Actually,
This shouldn't be hostile to us. Oh, I guess there could be guys outside.
yeah. Kraig, if you swap over to this other one I was in, it's actually more forward, compared to the one you were in. You'll have better visibility. I am going for one of the bottom belly turrets. Do you know if those are kinetic, Quade?
No, they're also energy.
Okay.
Why is
The,
quantum travel not
are they
working?
stock energy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're rhinos or
Okay.
Galdagreens or something. Whatever the size 5
So,
is.
one of the folks that I got in their turret, and they had decided to set it so that it was ballistic repeaters that ran out of ammo really quick. I was like, why? Why'd you do this?
But I have to say, I always have more fun in the ballistics.
They
So
are more
I
fun.
like with that Redeemer. So I would Quade would fly, and you'd bitch about flying like a dog, and then I'd just be.
They've made it a lot
I'd-
better. Well,
I'd get in
flight-wise,
one
it's a lot
turret,
weaker
drain
though.
it dry, and then I could hop into the other one, and then drain that one dry. So I thought the Redeemer was a good two-man ship because the turret gunner got like 2 magazines of ammo then.
Who's flying around out here?
I haven't been to any of the moons yet. I still have a lot of exploring to do.
Got somebody's
Hostile.
bounty, maybe? Yeah.
Oh, they just disappeared from me.
They're ahead of us. I can see their engine trails up there.
So those are ship names like that AH-8767WX.
It's serial numbers. We have
Yeah.
to scan them to
Yep.
see what their real name is.
Taking hits.
All right. I'm on your port side. Left.
Alright. Coming around port side. Nice, he took his wing off. Alright. Yeah, I think that was somebody doing a bounty. I think that white ship is a player.
Yep. I realized that when I started thinking I was shooting at him for a second. Yeah, that's something I haven't thought about at all. Is I don't know anything about that whole new scanning.
Where's the damn bunker? Right under us. There's a lot of ships down here. We could scavenge a little bit.
Maybe. Most of them should be dead though. banded defender. Oh, and a medical terrapin.
Hey, what happened in this place?
It's covered in dust.
Alright, let's go right about here.
I like that. I don't
Yep.
think I've seen a bunker in a crater like this before.
Yeah.
We're tilting on something, and I don't know what it is.
I can get out and look.
Is there a rock right under us that I can't see? I don't mind that much. We've got landing gear. It's not cool.
We're not really on anything. You're not tilting.
It's weird. On my screen, I'm
You're
like,
just on a slope.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
wiggling
we're-
right and left. Alright,
It's like
whatever.
that this was on that crater, so we should be on the lip of the crater.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, see what you can find down there, guys.
There we go. My first successful ladder slide.
Huh.
Ah,
I am able to jump back in here. Oh, whoa, I'm incapacitated.
how did that happen?
I think I got stuck on the door. Can you get me up?
I
I've got
sure can.
19, 20 seconds.
Come on.
Thank you. That.
Interesting.
Oh, you know what?
No helmet.
I'm still losing.
Yeah, get in the ship.
Here, I opened up the back ramp. You can run right into the medical bay.
Looks like
Oh,
this
what's
Hornet's
this?
already been
It,
picked
yeah, it
clean.
doesn't recognize that my helmet's on.
That's interesting.
So I just took it back-
Try. Yeah,
Took it
try.
off, put it back on.
See if that's working.
I got a new like lung display. Oh, now it's 100%. Oh, did I take my helmet off?
No, 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 no. It's showing you that there's no atmosphere out here.
Oh, that's what that lung 24% means? Oh, so it means if I take off my helmet, I'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
So, like, it's telling me not to do that. Yeah, that's a new thing I've never seen before.
Alright.
Oh, I gotta get my
Hopefully
gun.
no one steals your ship.
No, I don't want to
Wish
move
I
the whole
closed-
Buccaneer. I want his arders.
I left the back door open. I should probably close that, huh?
Yeah, well, there's also a side door open anyways.
But I just never liked the idea of saying, like, come in. Come on in. To at least make it a little bit challenging.
By the way, there are occasionally hostiles outside now.
Yeah, I thought there was always like 3 or 4 outside.
Not always, but there are this time. Alright, I killed 3 out front. I thought there was usually 4. Well, I don't see a 4th, so. Clear. Alright, Craig, while Quade's doing that, you want to come?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys go ahead. I'm gonna
Oops.
look around and see what I can loot. These ships.
I keep getting my crouch and prone buttons confused.
Yeah.
Every time I want to do one, the other one happens.
Alright, going down. Alright, moving up. Contact right. These guys aren't wearing armor.
I don't see anybody yet.
Yeah, they're behind the pillars. They're right side. Moving left. On your right. Ow.
It looks like there's 2 enemies over by the 600i.
He's dead.
That was just for fun.
There. Pushing up. Oh yeah, there's 2 upstairs.
You guys can loot. I'll go get them in a second once I deposit some stuff I took.
Yeah, this eliminate target thing is new.
Yeah, it's when they get low population, so you can figure out where they are.
So hostiles remaining 13%. That's the 2 upstairs then.
Yeah. Mhm.
Now I can do that whole new looting interface that I have to learn how to use now.
Yeah. There's a way to get to the old one still. Up in the very top right, you'll see a
Yeah,
kind
that
of
arrow.
diagonal arrow.
I watched a couple like getting started videos, and it makes sense as I'm watching it, but like until you do it,
Yeah,
it's hard
clear.
to say that. It's hard to say you know what's really going on. I used to know where all the loot boxes are, or in these like things, and it looks like they have new spawn points.
They're over on the other side of this. Not even in the 600i. They're way out here. Why would they be this far out?
Alright, I found a Karna and a P4. The P4s are dime a dozen.
Love that some of these guys are standing out here without any helmets on.
Yeah, right?
Hey, took them out.
Cool.
So I can take an extra.
Found a dead player.
Oh, this one has a FS9. Kraig,
used
how
to
many
like this.
weapons do you have?
I only have just a P4.
Cool, you want a FS9
Yeah,
light machine gun?
that was one of my favorites.
Yeah, come on down
I
here.
haven't found any loot boxes at all. They still look the same as they used to.
There's one that I've. Oh wait, there's a second one right here.
Thinking it's like
Although it doesn't have any weapons in it. They've become a lot fewer. Come over here. There's one that's right here.
oh yeah.
Although I've already looted the guns out of that one. And then there was another one hidden over here. Ooh, hello. That's a sniper rifle.
Where's the FS9? Is it on
Down
one
here.
of the?
It's a corpse.
That was one of my favorite guns.
Alright, this corpse over here.
Custodians.
The heavy armored one.
Oh yep. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I can just put my tractor beam rifle in here. And...
Best
Haha! Alright, what is this? This is a AO3 sniper rifle.
Legs. What pin is? Oh, some grenade launcher rounds. Down low rapture.
I further blow up this Buccaneer, will I incur the wrath of the defense turrets?
Probably.
Okay. Man, I wanted his attritions.
I mean, you should be able to get in the pilot seat and unlock ports.
It's pretty well locked up, so I don't think it's actually soft death. I think he just got his engines blown off.
Yeah, they're a lot more stingy on the, cause like in a bunker like this, I would have, I would have expected like 10 loot boxes, and now there's 2 in these fake ones. A lot more stingy. All right. Yeah, I'm glad they give me access to that older style looting, cause I'm gonna need more practice with that new style. I see it and I think I understand it, but I'm not sure like what actions to take.
Well, one thing it's good for is like just grabbing ammo real quick, because like a single click equips it and a shift click moves it into your inventory. So you can grab your ammo, or if they have a med pen or a grenade or something you want. So that's really quick. Same with weapons. If you have an empty weapon slot, it'll equip it. But like if you actually want their armor or gear, it is really slow.
But the FS9 I can't complain about. That was always
Where's
one
the
of my
Buccaneer?
favorite guns.
Kind of on the rim of the crater, it's to the right of the 600i, and it's got like a blue and black paint.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Do they still have the little handheld machine guns out here?
Somewhere. I think so.
Oh, they got these new platforms. They redid the inside was identical, but the outside is all changed. They got these new platforms with the staircases. Yeah, I'm gonna have just fun exploring all the changes that they've made.
Okay, yeah, this isn't soft death.
No, that's fine. It's not the biggest deal.
Although its wings are blown off.
I know, that's why I was like, oh, this thing's ready for me to loot. Interestingly enough, I can take the entire ship with me with my tractor beam. I didn't think it would be that light. Yeah, I'm looking around.
I saw your turret moving. It's like someone's on our ship.
Someone's on Quade's ship. Got the back ramp open for you guys.
Yeah. I like those new kind of lights they put down. Showing you where
Yeah.
it reminds me I should.
Alright, I'll look for the next contract. Let's keep up these merc missions.
Sure.
I don't really know what else. We have the Gillies
There are the,
Flight School Combat Gauntlet. Whatever that is.
Oh yeah, like I gotta figure out a day that has like a good free combat ship to rent. So I'm gonna try out those
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna share a bunker mission. Sharing?
those combat tutorial missions.
Got it.
I got it. Oh, in fact, I should be building my rep now because my rep was the toilet.
Alright, everybody on?
Yeah, R Corp for the first time. I'm a security trainee, and I picked up a security hat
Yeah,
too
last man.
while I was
Okay.
down there. Oh, it looks like one more rookie trade mission might get me to junior.
Nice.
If you
That's
do
what I
rent
meant
that
with
Hull
always-
A, let me know how the cargo grid is, if it needs to be fixed or not.
Leaving private property.
So eventually there's Hull C cargo missions that you just use the Hull C, and that's it. You don't even have to get out of your you don't have to get out of the ship. You just go from one cargo area to the next, and they load and
Yep.
unload you.
Yeah, I saw that. The outside. That kind of reminds me of the closest to the old style play that I used to do. That was
Well,
one
they
of my favorite
also
things. I used to
they,
rush to getting a caterpillar.
they
And that
pay
was
you
kind of
like 300,000 per
Ooh,
one of
I've
those.
just frozen up real hard. So I don't know if I'm about to crash or what.
I got in the co-pilot seat.
Well, our whole ship stopped, so I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
we came out of Quantum and I just froze, so I don't know.
Server's pegged at 30 FPS right now.
Yeah.
I think we got a server error.
Alright, we'll just wait it out.
Oh wait,
Oh, I
starting to
remember
move a
those
little.
the side guns. The side guns are the man ones. I was playing with those in the expo.
Yeah, they're twin size 4s. They're basically Kraig turrets.
And then on the two ones, I can see the two on the tops. There's one rear facing and one forward facing. Those are the two remotes.
Is it working
Uh-huh.
for you guys? You can
I'm
move
just,
around and play? You're not
well, I'm
frozen?
scrolling around. I'm
Okay.
scrolling around the outside of the ship.
I might just Alt F4 and come back. I don't know what
Okay.
that does to you guys, if you plummet to your death or not.
We'll
Oh,
find
you
out.
totally frozen?
Yeah.
Can you get out of the pilot seat?
No, I can't do anything. I can't even make the interface work at all.
Oh,
All right,
Yeah, just Alt F4.
coming back into the game.
yeah, I can't predict what's gonna happen in that, because back in my day, that would have. I'm not sure what would have happened. That was before like they did because they had that very first like tier 0 server recovery.
Hopefully it just brings me right back in without waiting in the queue. But, you know, be ready to run to the Fury and evacuate, I guess. Alright, rejoining server.
And no, we don't need to do anything. We're maintaining altitude.
Yeah, at least we were high enough up that you gave us lots of drop time.
Yeah. Actually, we appear to be going up in altitude. Yeah, we're falling up.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Welcome back. Uh-huh, you have control.
Yeah. And I have my mission still. How nice is
Oh,
that?
and I just got the planet to spawn in. Yeah, so how does the scanning work? This is gonna be confusing to me. So like that, there's that ship OJ in front of us. So you have to like get close to it and then scan it, and then it tells you.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I should watch a video on it though.
That's a lot of
Yeah,
connies.
like I say with this persistent, like every hangar is gonna, it's always littered with ships. 'Cause I think that's why I stopped playing just as they added that, so it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. They used to go to when I went to a bunker to be like one dead ship there, and now there's always 10. Invite the elevator this time, just for difference. Me to hold the elevator for you, Quade?
Coming back. Okay. Or if any of these ships are good looting.
Some of these connies are open.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a medical nurse here.
Nice. Not that we necessarily need it. And if they're all stock components, I don't care. But if they've got any... This one's already been stripped. There's still guns on it.
All right, careful. Do not shoot the guys that are out here.
Okay.
Oh, they're friendlies.
Yeah.
How about this?
Though I'm getting the impression that there's a hostile out here, so gotta be careful.
Yeah, I just heard an explosion. Somebody's chucking grenades or something. Yeah, I think they're all stock connies. I think they're all the same connie. They all have the identical paint job. Did somebody just come here and die a bunch?
Don't know.
How do you guys get out of this?
Oh, they're
ship?
trying to. Huh?
How are you guys getting out of this ship? Because you guys get out much faster than I do.
I went out the side.
Yeah, there's a... We went out the docking collar.
Ah. Yeah, I was gonna write that little elevator down, but then I didn't want to leave it down. Come on. Then I went back to the ramp, and you guys are already out doing things, and I'm still walking around the ship like an idiot. Oh, that's my.
Yeah, they're just shooting
come on
down into
over.
the ground. There's nothing out here
Yeah.
that I can see. Good job, guys. Crack team at ArcCorp Security.
See, I'm looking forward to my first opportunity to like shoot people when I start doing these missions solo, where I can like shoot the outside guys with my cutter.
Well, you gotta be careful, because sometimes they're security, not hostiles. Like, these guys are security.
Who are they shooting at?
There's enemies in the ground that they're trying to shoot at. They've got, aimbots going. Wall hacks.
My wrist is entirely duct tape.
Looking forward to my first chance of consolidating my magazines. I've never got to do that before.
Alright, don't shoot security.
So the green ones are security?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful.
Sometimes they don't
Sometimes-
have markers.
Yeah.
What's the uniform in our corp?
Like a red color, but also these black hat guys that have a hat that says
Oh,
security.
yeah.
There are no hostiles yet.
Oh, this is a wave mission?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is a wave mission.
We have
Good.
41 seconds to set up.
Find your favorite elevator. Oh look, there's a dead player here. Wearing some cool armor.
Oh, yeah?
That we can't take, damn it.
Oh, because it's account bound.
Yeah. See, that's... I get why they did it, and it's fine for now as a tier 0, but I would really love to be able to take that stuff.
Yeah, because that used to be like Christmas time. If you saw a player body, it's like there you go.
Yeah.
Because you'd have the better stuff than the NPCs normally.
Incoming.
Got him. Alright, got...
Oh, but if you shoot them in the
You're
elevator,
downstairs.
you can't loot them, right?
Right.
Correct.
Yeah, because I just killed 3 guys in the elevator. One was in heavy armor too.
Coming to me.
Yep.
Down.
Okay.
These are decently
minute.
lootable. They have some Scion stuff on them, which is good. Oh, here you go, Kraig. Come here. Downstairs. Give you this guy.
This way. Oh, there's a box here. Ooh, P6. Someone wants a sniper rifle.
Alright, here you go, sir. I'm bringing you this body. Check out this outfit. It's your nice
There's a
industrial wear.
salvage rifle.
Should be able to fit some of that in your backpack.
Yep.
Now you
3
got
seconds.
your industrial wear.
Oh, 3 seconds. I go there. Well, that's right. I don't have any grenades.
I mean, why would you? They haven't worked until, like, very recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was watching you use them in Pyro, and
Yeah, I love a good grenade. Alright, heading downstairs. Good hits. I'll go in the back room and get this last one.
oh, here's a box.
Yeah, there's a lot of boxes down here.
Yeah, this one. Advertised normally. I'll take the lifeguard
Alright.
attachment's always good as a backup.
Restart the clock.
So I saw this, and it's an Eckhart security mission, of all things. Which I thought was
Yeah.
interesting.
Which, that part is new.
Yeah, they always had that mission chain.
Yeah, I thought it was the mission chain at first. But, yeah, it turns out that's not the case.
I should take both of these.
10 seconds.
Alright, I'll stay downstairs this time. Oh, yeah, I still got a grenade. Alright, they're all upstairs. There's a couple. Alright. Craig's got him.
There was one with special armor.
Lucky. Alright, where's this last guy? He's on the stairwell up there. Yeah, we can let Kraig have that special armor if you're up for it. He needs to build up his
Yeah, it's special heavy armor. This is good shit. It's got the Oni horns and everything.
oh, and the huge backpack.
Yeah. Oh, better yet, the backpack matches that design you gave him for the guns.
God damn right it does.
And the chest piece does too. And he's got an FS9.
Yeah, a lot of the
Ammo.
yeah, two
Oh,
guys
he's got
down
a
here
lot of good
spawned with
shit.
FS9, so a lot of good loot in here. So you
This
got a guy
guy's
over there.
loot paradise right here. Oh, he's got P8 or P4 AR max. I'm gonna take that.
And then there's a loot box with a sniper rifle. I can hold on to that for you and then let you grab it later, since you're probably kind of full.
Yeah, let me look at my backpack. Oh, got more. Look, I want to take. How do I get? I have 2 guns, so I can't take this third one, right?
Yeah, but
Correct.
anything that's a rifle you can fit in... You have a small backpack at the moment, so you might not be able to.
Let me see if I can get. You know, oh maybe. Oh, I could probably if I could probably carry it, right? See, I have to exit this, put my gun away.
Oh yeah, this guy's the good backpack. Nice. So I wonder, are there now a bunch of Eckhart security bunker missions?
Oh,
Or is it just that
All right,
one?
here we go. I'm bringing this guy to the elevator.
Sounds good. We'll check
Oh,
the back
hey,
room for
hey.
more boxes.
There weren't.
Okay.
Check out this guy's head.
Oh yeah, he's got the horns.
Yeah.
It's a good set of heavy armor. That looks good.
Oh yeah. Very worth it. He took like almost a whole mag by himself to take down. And here I am disrespecting his corpse. I guess his chest is somewhat... Yeah, no, he's got good shit.
Should have brought a loot box with us.
Alright, there we go.
Let me know if you need me to carry anything. I have a medium backpack which might fit a few more goodies for you, Kraig.
I was just I'm not sure. I was just kind of collecting miscellaneous ammo and stuff. Oh, here's the bonus equip swap. Can I, if I have 2 guns on my backpack, can I still carry the third one?
No.
Oh, maybe I
It'll
can tractor.
yeah, it'll drop one of them. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I can do that too. I've got this
Yeah.
sniper rifle for you as well.
Oh yeah, I like that P6.
Yeah, so
And
I'll
here's
bring
another
that and put it on the
thing.
gun rack up in the ship. And then
Here's a loot box I should check out.
this guy has, I think it's a, oh, that's just, I thought he had a Karna, but he does not. That's the one that had the P6 in it.
Oh, yep. Can't take it. Have to come back for it. Here's the exit.
Yeah, it's up this way. Then we got your new armor set up here as well.
Here, can you grab that P6 with your tractor? Do you?
I've got it on me.
Oh, I saw one in that box still.
Oh, is there?
Did you pick it up?
Yeah, I picked it up. Is it duplicated?
Ah,
Let me see.
yeah,
If
when I
not,
looked
I'll...
in the box, it was still there after you said you grabbed it.
Oh, I wonder if we're getting individualized loot.
Let me go back and check.
Oh yeah, there is a P6 in here. Looks like I can just drop it.
Oh yeah, no, the P6 was in there.
But I swear I loot. Maybe there were 2 of them. Alright, let me bring it with the tractor beam. Great, double P6s.
Oh, here's that armor you're telling me about. Let me check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do some inventory management back in the ship.
I thought about bringing that player's body, but then I was like, oh right, we can't loot it.
I know. He has some nice looking pyro armor. Looks like the guards are still hard at work killing somebody underground.
Yep, yep.
Guess elevator to get it up? Hang
Yeah,
on, let me do
seems
that.
reasonable.
I can't push the button. Ow, where did that just go?
I got it. I
Okay.
got it. Oh, hey, it snaps to the cargo grid.
Oh, nice, okay. Alright, well, whatever, I'll go deposit the first one on the, Come with me, Kraig. Wait, no! Open, open!
I think he stole my P9.
Yeah, there it
Is
is.
that FS9 in there?
Yeah, it's right here. I would pick it up, though, before we go up, just in case the elevator gets, funky. Okay. Come on out, sir.
Oh, I was looking in the wrong direction.
Alright, then head this away. Into the bunk room over here. Oh, interesting. So the sniper rifles can't go in the rifle slot anymore, and neither can the FS9s.
Really?
Yeah, so... Alright, well, I'll show you where the crew quarters have their storage.
That's stupid.
There's lockers back here we can put all our goodies in. I'm gonna go get that extra sniper rifle. Here, I'll clear the door. Yeah, so now, like, what used to hold your railgun is now going to compete with your machine guns.
That's stupid.
Yeah, that should be big enough in some of those storage cubbies to hold all of your armor. So if you want to switch into that other set, rip the guy off.
Can we leave that guy on the cargo grid? Or will he disappear?
He should be fine.
He can disappear?
Yeah, I don't really know.
I mean, I would strip him. We could attach his gear to the cargo grid. 'Cause we really don't care about him. We care about his ship.
True.
Yeah, that's what. Actually, I guess we just go take all this
I'll
stuff
take care
off,
of it.
like, and I can get naked and go grab it all in one shot.
Yeah, I put the other sniper rifle in the same storage slot as your SMG, or LMG.
Oh wait, I got lost. Where's the? I think I'm running in a circle. It's this way, yeah.
Yeah, on the other side is that ladder, though, and that gets you downstairs as well. I'm gonna top up my liquids.
Oh yeah, there it is. So let's put all this stuff in. Backpack. Arms. Legs. Okay, he's back where our car is.
Correct.
Oops.
All right.
Uh,
What? One naked dude.
Oh, I'm coming down naked to grab all the stuff in one shot. Did you already do it?
It's on the cargo grid.
Oh. You're gonna be. Alright.
Yeah, my bad.
I mean, you can equip it this way or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I might as well try it out.
All right.
So let's see, where's my.
Undersuit's there in the back.
Equip?
Nice.
Our guest has been ejected.
Alright. We should be good to get moving then, eh?
Yeah.
Alright. I've got our next mission picked out, but I'll let Kraig get all geared up first.
Equip. Equip.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep us under regular thrust until you're ready to rock. I don't want anybody falling over while they're trying to equip stuff and getting bugged out.
Yeah,
I
think
just
I'm all equipped. Oh,
threw a
these-
bottle out the side of your ship.
Yeah, good. Lyria's garbage anyway.
Yeah. Now that all the quant's gone, it's useless.
Make Stanton Pyro again.
Alright, I'm gonna go try out one of those lower turrets, which is this way.
Yeah, oh, let me share mission real quick.
Oh yeah.
Sharing?
Oh, is this the 890 jump?
Heck yeah, I'm doing a classic.
Oh, sure again?
Yep.
Actually, if we're doing that one, I guess I should get in the remote turret. Actually, now let me try out this turret.
Yeah, let me know.
Got a different-
Let me know which side you're on, and if we get one on top, one on bottom, I'll just make sure the same side is pointed at the enemy.
I'll be at the right side.
Okay. Let me know when you guys are ready. I'll jump to the 890.
It should still
Good
have
to go.
what the.
Okay. Yep, I see Kraig's in there. All right. It'll be good to have some turrets because we're pretty slow otherwise. We're not going to catch a lot of these enemy ships.
Oh, how come I'm not firing?
I just
Oh,
put
oh,
into
yeah.
nav mode.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in
Okay.
that mode.
Actually, remind me before I get off this ship, I have to go grab my guns. And I should empty out this backpack. So I have loot room. Actually,
Yeah,
I can.
I want more of
I
this
can go
Stitcher
pretty
armor.
far forward. Oh, but there's no. I thought the man guns had a radar. Oh, there it is. A radar. Oh, Oh, I wanted to try out. What was that?
And
It
ArcCorp's
was
looking
a-
good out the port side.
E was for gyro. I want to turn my gyro on, I think. Oh, my power's on. Oh, power on.
Probably should be going normal speed. Or, you know, nav speed, but whatever. Alright. Gonna try to put us between the ship and the enemies.
I don't even see any yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little closer in nav mode.
Looks like it lets me look farther. Oh no, now the. Oh, that's weird. Huh.
There we go. I see a Buccaneer.
Yep,
Port side.
6K, port side.
Alright, coming your way, Kraig. Oh, never mind.
Alright, bringing them up on the right side.
I see him.
Forward right.
On.
You've actually got more guns than either one of us. Also got a Talon here.
I need more practice on my turning.
Ooh, that Talon almost hit me. Oh, are you on both sides? Oh, I thought one of you was on the top. I didn't realize we had both
Nope.
side turrets going. Alright. I'll see if I can help with this Buccaneer.
Talon's on our rear.
Alright, Buccaneer down.
Talon's down. Never mind. Take that back. Keeps losing track.
Yeah, he's pretty stealthy. Well, you know what?
I've been just noticing it throughout this patch. We'll lose target lock on a lot of enemies.
Whoa. Okay, coming up on port. Yeah.
I had actually turned off my gyro. I was thinking this turret's got a mind of its own, and I had turned off the gyro by accident.
He's gone stealth. Yep.
There he is, coming. Keep him right there for you.
On.
Nice. Alright, where's that 890? No, really though, where's that 890? Okay, found it.
Do we not have a mission marker for it? Do a ping. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
It's big enough that you can see it. Alright, let me exit this and go get.
Let's see, the docking collar is on the left side of this ship, right? Yeah, go get your guns, Kraig. Alright, let's go by those back entrances.
They're not on the back. They're just on the port and starboard. Nope, I hear. All right. I do hear guards. All right, going out.
Yeah, go for it. You're gonna find that data transmission.
I can't.
Yeah.
I still haven't found out where my guns are. I haven't learned this ship yet.
Yeah. Well, are they in the? They're upstairs in the crew
Yeah.
quarters. So right here where I am, in this room.
Yeah.
I'll cover you. Where you hiding now?
Oh, fall. There we go. Now I want to get filters.
I'll keep 'em up.
And the B4 right there.
Changing cover.
All right. I'm gonna bet it's down in the garage, so I'm gonna rush that and pray.
Yeah.
Oh, I need ammo.
This cover's shit. I'll cover you.
I take it that's you.
Yeah, I'm down and shooting guys downstairs. Oop.
Move on.
Alright, that's everybody.
Time for the fun part. There's someone over there.
Okay. Nope, not down here.
I won't last long here. Move in position.
One of the hostiles is outside the ship downstairs.
Time to reap the whirlwind, fucker.
Can I even go down on the main elevator? Oh, it doesn't look like it's operable.
So I've never been able to actually find the transmission
Wonder how
spot.
long you can keep quiet.
Yeah, it's like it moves around. I've seen it in the main bridge, I've seen it in the battle bridge, I've seen it in a bunch of different spots. Cargo bay. Sometimes it's in those bedrooms.
Yep. I was following these markers into the pool, and there's no one there. They're all up in the nose. I forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no luck.
Quade's already.
Yeah, I'll let somebody. I'll let you kill him, Kraig.
No.
We're
That's
gonna-
alright.
I'm gonna go find this guy who's outside the ship, and then I'm gonna get some stitchers for myself.
Oh, you guys already checked the
I need more
bedroom?
duct
Yeah.
tape armor. All right, how do I exit?
Yeah,
if
we
I
cleared most of
can't-
the top.
I can't use the.
I gotta take that little elevator over here. Will get me there. I used to know this ship like the back of my hand, and now I'm stumbling around. Is the elevator in here I'm looking for? No. Oh, it's on the second floor. Let me go this way. Come on. Open.
Yeah, come on down to the hangar.
I'm trying to, but take me to.
Be sure to loot
it
these guys, because they can have, like, really good attachments. A bunch of those, like, scorched attachments and stuff.
I'm back in the same place. Elevator's
I'm
not
calling the
taking
elevator.
Get back in
All
it.
right, looks like you're on spa. Coming up. No, you are not. You're above that even.
Yep.
Oh no,
up
you're
in
on
the-
spa. Alright, follow me. So we hold F to get the radial. Why is it going down?
Oh, it was. Yeah, this was.
Oh,
happening
you
to me.
called. No,
No,
that's
it-
fine.
it-
That's fine.
When I got in this elevator, it kept going between those two floors. But yeah, dude, from the radial, I was trying to use that screen, but the screen's
Yeah,
off.
no, it has to. You have to use the radial. Alright, this way.
But did you do the hangar back here, or the cargo area?
I mean, it's telling
yeah.
us where the hostiles are.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Med bay's right there.
Oops.
And we're clear.
They used to always get like one of these white security suits just for my collection back in the day.
I mean, I'm still collecting the bad guy armor. I love this stuff.
Oh,
The one with the cow skull helmet.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I like
Pretty
that one.
awesome. And then, you know, very partial to this duct tape outfit I've got on.
I'm definitely taking the cow skull.
Yeah, I'm taking one cow skull and one duct tape. And then, but yeah, like I said, there's scorched compensators and scopes on these guys pretty frequently. So it's a good way to stock up if you want some of those slightly improved FPS attachments.
Oh yeah, here's a Scorch ×4 telescope.
Yeah, so like it'll aim a little bit faster than your regular Tau, whatever it's called, telescope.
So apparently, in contested zones in Pyro, there's special P4s and whatnot that
Yeah.
have they've got slightly better reload, better accuracy. Is there a way to, like, after the thing, see where that transmission was from?
Yeah,
You can find it.
Normally, yeah, you'd find its little that kind of screen with the kind of jury-rigged wiring.
Hmm.
But it used to be, like I said, it was sometimes you find it up in the bridge, sometimes it's like those in the bedrooms off that main hall, sometimes it's back in the cargo bay. I think I found it like in the kitchen once, that kind of kitchen area. When this mission first came out, there was like 3 locations it was be, so it's easy to kind of jump in, look at those 3 locations, and you would find it. But then they, just as I stopped playing, they increased it a lot. Oh, and here's another Night Stalker pistol. Can never have too many of those. Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to put all of my gear in here if I can. I mean, this thing's holding 2 sets of medium armor, a couple of guns, bunch of attachments, bunch of ammo. So 650k in these personal storage lockers is actually pretty good.
Oh, back on your ship, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, because I've got the
Yeah, I was surprised.
top left
It's
one.
like, but the ship's pretty big, though. I guess you'd expect it to have.
Alright, I'll wear the Clash for a little bit. Let's heal my tier 1 arm wound.
If it's tier 1, you have to go to.
Or, sorry, tier 3.
Discord.
You know what I mean. I keep thinking 1 being lowest. It's like my WoW days.
No.
So it's just like a muscle memory almost. It's like tier 1. Oh, that's the beginner tier. Right? And then when they talk about features in Star Citizen, right? Tier 1 is like their first iteration. Tier 0, tier 1.
They're not consistent.
No. Alright, so let's
Wow,
get
my backpack's full. You know, I still haven't found that thing.
Oh.
Was it actually upstairs? And I just missed it?
I didn't see it. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them to... It's just not working. You know, they just didn't do
Oh, there's
it.
that little extra that like emergency bridge.
I checked down there because that's one of the spots I've
Yeah.
seen it before.
Yeah.
It's not there.
Yeah, I've
and
heard about it being in there.
It wasn't in the cargo bay. Alright, time to dump my bodies. I need to remember that these things are in here.
There's a lot of bodies in the pool.
Guys, we didn't use the dropship doors to all dropship into the open hangar bay.
Did we die once trying to do that? We thought we were all gonna be like
Yeah, they were killed by
cool
fall
and drop
damage.
in there, and we jumped in there and all died. I think we were the AU and we all died. Jump in. No, it was brevity. And then gravity grabbed us and slammed us into the deck.
Yeah, the trick is apparently to land on the ship that's in there, the 300i. You know, I didn't check the captain's quarters. Maybe it's back there.
I had been in there. I didn't see anything obvious.
I mean, I never used to find it here. I guess anything's possible these days. No, I don't see it. I don't think it's in here.
So,
Alright.
I'm really sad by one thing. At one point, I had that same deer helmet, but it had Christmas lights, and it was fucking dope.
Yeah, I think I got that one year for Luminalia, but it has long since been gone in a wipe.
Yeah.
But it's an elevator.
Yeah, I don't see it up here.
I was checking those little side engine rooms down here too for it.
Yeah, I checked that already.
Check the front hangar.
I thought we already checked it.
Unless it can spawn in like the crew rooms. Nobody ever goes in for any reason.
How do I?
You're stealing the data from your bathroom. Salvo frag pistol still good?
I've been passing a bunch of them up. I think it was one of those ones that you. Oh, I grabbed it by accident. Is it one of those, you had to like charge it, so it was
Yeah, but it fires like a shotgun burst. Oh, here it is. It's in the medical room.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, there you go.
Nope.
I was in there. I didn't spot it.
Yeah, it's to the left
Hey, I'm
of the
dragging
med
the
bed.
body I grabbed by accident. How do I disengage him?
Jump?
Let me try. Oh, drop body. I don't use that wheel enough. I used to know all the keys so much that the wheel was always slower. But now since I can't remember things, the wheel's a blessing.
The wheel, yeah, I had mixed feelings about it, but I use it a
Wow,
lot more now.
I found just a shitload of Night Stalker pistols.
Yeah, and those are fun little machine pistols too, so they fire fully automatic.
Well, and yeah, that's what I have right now. Open inventory. So I have I can lose a shitload of them now, and still have backups.
Ow.
Target friendly.
Putting some nice scorch marks on it.
Yeah, apparently in certain spots I hit the shields. In other spots I'm under the shields and hit the hull direct.
It did get us nice and close.
Oh, actually, yeah, I'm able to touch it. I just bumped the ship with the gun.
Nice.
Oh, you guys already back on our ship?
Yeah,
I went ahead and did.
Take
Yeah,
your time. I only wanted 2 sets of things, so I didn't loot that much.
my backpack's full. I grabbed all the scorches I could find.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make trips going back and forth from the upstairs storage locker all the way down to the inventory management in the hangar. What time is it? 11? So I maybe do one more thing, but we'd have to be quick.
I think I'm done, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I can run us back to
With the parallax
wherever.
rifle battery.
That's
That was a
the
type of
new lightning gun. Yeah.
One of them.
Yeah, what's the little one called? The SMG version?
The quartz?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need a ride back. I can just go to menu.
Okay.
I think it's Kraig that has stuff stored here.
Yeah, that's fine. I can run him back. Kraig, where do you want your stuff? Do you want to stay in Area 18 or do you want me to take it back to your home?
Actually, yeah, you could drop me off. Actually, you could drop me off almost anywhere because I have that what's it called? The Aurora.
Okay.
A ship I've never called yet. So, and I can.
Well, if you've been operating out of Area 18 in Bajini, that's fine. If you want to spare yourself the headache of being around the convention all the time, I can take you somewhere else.
Right, let me.
Everybody's on board?
Uh-huh.
Alright. That was weird. I was in moving camera, and
Oh.
it suddenly was not.
I'm still in combat. Because I've been shooting at the ship.
We were very close to ArcCorp. Where is it from here? There's Lyria. So ArcCorp should be... where? Oh, it's below us.
Still in combat.
Question then is, will we be hostile when we show up at the station?
Shouldn't be. I don't have a crime stat at all.
I love hearing the sounds of people moving around in the back of the ship, like the different chair noises and stuff. Or, you know, I hear the, or hearing the doors open and close. Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, I play so often when I play, it's just solo. It's nice to have a crew.
A lonely Star Citizen universe.
Well, it's just a very different vibe when you're with other people too.
Yep.
Like you don't have to like worry constantly. You can just kind of like relax and enjoy the experience.
But I enjoy it a lot. I enjoy both. Like I said, solo is so chill because you don't feel like you're on behind a schedule. Because you're always worried about when you play with a group, it's a whole different vibe, which I really like. But then you're always conscious that you're on a kind of a clock. You don't want to waste time, and you always feel bad when you take an hour to get ready. Where when solo, you're just chilling.
I think if we had like a really significant plan, we're like, okay, we're gonna do this event at this time, whatever. Then I'd be like, oh, okay, everybody better be ready to show up. But like when we're just hanging out, who cares,
Actually, tomorrow we might. Because
Bill has serious plans?
Almost
you
never.
said he might play, and
Kraig said he might, or not Kraig, Kenai said he might.
Brevity and Kenai. So theoretically, we might have like 5 or 6 people.
I can't turn the ship off.
Getting the band back together.
Alright, whatever.
I gotta go.
Yep.
See
See you, Mantis. Have a good one.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna ferry gear to the inventory manager. So it's gonna take some
Was
time.
that how you have to do it? Is I was you used to be able to sail in your ship and ferry it, but I can't.
No, you have to
like
take it
the-
manually. I mean, I guess ideally we'd bring like a big old box. Right? And then you could stuff everything in the box and move the box.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you and see how you get out of here.
Yeah, let me, I'm just gonna swap. I found a large backpack and
Oh,
chest.
Yeah, I should load up.
So I'm gonna load up as much as I can in that. And then move it.
So what I'll probably do is I could load this up full and then get naked and then come back and grab the rest of it.
Yeah, so that's...
Healers.
Yeah, so any rifles, like if you have a P4 or anything like that, it can fit in a large backpack like you're wearing.
That was okay. Yep, that fits in.
I might leave these guns in here, actually. I don't know. Maybe I'll just no claim. I'll just never claim this ship and see how it goes.
And do the. Oh, I like that. I don't think the move all button was there when I played last.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of filters and stuff you can use if you hit some of the other
And they have the
arrows.
filters, but the move all is a nice.
Yeah, I wish they would have a stack command. There's a sort, but it doesn't stack. And to me, that would be good, because like you get all these clips and magazines and stuff over time. And you're like, all right, they're scattered everywhere, but I have like 100 of them. Can we just stack them all, please? You know what? Let me check and see if the ship needs repairs or rearms.
So this
Well,
is the armor I'll wear, clothing. I got, and I can take that gun. It looks like I can take everything and just come back and get the armor and that last gun. Now let's see.
All right, yeah, I'll show you how to get off.
Is
The
it-
room with the ladder, there's
Yep,
an
I'm in
elevator
there
in
right
it.
now.
There's an elevator in
Oh,
it that
yeah.
lets you exit the ship. You just have to use the wheel. Come on with you.
Oh yeah. Oop, I pressed something.
Yeah, I think
Man.
it just automatically goes between upper and lower deck. You gotta hold F and wheel it to the exit ship.
Upper exit ship. Yeah, that's in fact that's what happened to me in that other elevator. Is it kept on I kept F and clicking the panel, but it went from like floor 1 to floor 2, but I couldn't get to floor 3. Yeah, these.
Guess I
Look
could have
this
parked
way.
us a little
These
closer.
big hangars. Yeah, you a lot more wanting than my small hangar.
I know, and like the really huge one at my home base is like, and then I'll pull up like a small fighter and you're running 200 meters to get to it.
Yeah, I might just keep small ships just for that reason alone. I like the kind of coziness of the.
I'm gonna run back and get the rest of my stuff.
Fall.
So I guess I'll keep that round vehicle and the Fury in here, and I just have to remember not to claim the tack, but to go fetch it manually. Alright, I'll send it back down after coming to the upper deck, so it'll be there waiting for you to come back up.
Oops, arms are still there.
Now, do you want this other P6 rifle? I've got a bunch, so if you want the other one,
Yeah.
it's in the gun rack.
Oh yeah, I would have forgotten about it. Yeah, I like the P6. I like the idea of having an. It's that upper deck, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this ship might have a dead area.
Oh yeah,
I
did
heard
you
myself like
asphyxiate?
gasp for breath as I was
Yeah.
running down one of the hallways.
I will never forget after playing through like 3, 15, 16, 17, and I finally had like, I think at that time it cost maybe 10 million credits, and I bought that 600i Touring, and then like suffocated during my first quantum jump and lost the ship. I was like, what is this? What is going on here?
Jesus,
Why is my luxury ship?
paid,
Yeah,
paid extra for it and
right. I didn't just get the exploration module. Oh no, I got the luxury ship.
oh yeah, just when I was leaving, they were doing. Actually, wait, turn off all. Oh, I'm at 0. Now I got to look at that weapons rack, which was this way. F2 equip. Nice.
Yeah, for a while they made it. I haven't tested to see if it's true, but for a while, if you fully equipped your ship's weapons racks and then saved your ship's loadout by like changing a weapon or a paint job or something, it would also save all the guns on the weapons racks. So anytime you claimed it, it would bring all those guns back. Or anytime you repaired, it would add any empty weapons back into the weapons rack. So it was actually like really nice for a little while.
Oh yeah.
And so then, when you're out running around, everybody had their ships fully stocked with weapons because they just could respawn them whenever. So, like, you'd find somebody's Corsair, which has that really nice
Oh, is there two
armory
elevators?
room.
One that doesn't go all the way down?
Yeah, so then in the back, there's a pair of elevators that go to the cargo bay.
Yep, I got on one of those by accident.
Every ship needs 3 elevators, you know?
Oh yeah, I was in that. I gotta go to that room with the ladder.
Oh, this is interesting. Mantis's turret
Oh, I'm in the name there.
is deployed.
Okay. Oh no, this is that Fury. I'm in that little hangar.
There you go.
That's kind of cool. I never seen one up close. All right, let me stay focused here.
Yeah, I mean, you could take those elevators down to the cargo bay and go out the ramp. You'll just have a longer
Go
run.
back in the engine room again. Let me run around the hangar.
I know, it's funny, this ship is a good competitor to the Carrack in the sense of, like, the roles it fills right now. And even though it has just 2 decks instead of the Carrack's, like, 3.5, I still feel like I get lost in this one more than the Carrack.
Yeah, I really the Carrack, you would, when I first got in it, I would get lost because I wanted to go to a floor and I forgot which floor it was on. But this one, it's much more like snaky. Oops, that's the wrong way. Oh, I was right where I wanted to go, and I started going back to
Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking around,
exit the hangar.
getting my bearings. I need to remember that about the fuses, because if you get in a bunch of ship combat and start taking missiles, then those fuses are going to be potentially broken. I outfitted my Guardian. And I was trying to think, like, well, what missiles do I want? And usually I get those Rattlers, which are like the
Oh yeah.
multi-missiles that, like, explodes into 7 different warheads.
Yep.
And I like
Shotgun.
those. And I like them, too, because you can fire them as close as 500 meters. So you can lock and fire really close range. But they're kind of janky, and all your warheads don't hit, so you don't really get the full damage, even though it technically does more than any other missile. And I was looking at the missile stats, and I realized that there's always a series of missile at every size that has a large explosive radius, right? So the standard missiles usually have like a 1-meter explosion radius. They're not that big, but there's some that have like a 3 to 4-meter explosion radius. So I've started to equip those because I want to knock out components when I hit somebody. You think like, okay, if I fire a size 2 missile at a fighter, I might not kill it. But if the explosion can damage a component because it goes, 4 meters across a tiny fighter, it's like, that sounds like that could do some real damage. That's the theory, anyway.
Yeah, I studied
seems
missiles
reasonable.
in one of the patches quite a bit, and I figured out which ones I liked, and I had a certain scheme of them, and I had like on one of the ships I had purposely like some smaller missiles on it, because like my strategy was to gonna come in and fire those like kind of from a distance to get the guy kind of maneuvering, but I wasn't expecting him to hit. Also, that I could maneuver in closer and hit him with the one that had a bigger punch to it. I want to see if I can drink my drink here successfully this time. Yeah, I realized what I was doing is my mistake was the way you used to drink, you'd put something in your hand and then you'd look at it and click on it, and you would get like a little menu that would say like drink or drop
Mm-hmm.
or store. And now if you try to do that, it does something weird. And all you have to do is I think within your hand you just right click and hold it down, and that's all it takes. And that, in fact, that's why I almost died that one day or yesterday. All right, fully hydrated, and I can now litter your bay here.
That's fine. It's not
I
the
was so
persistent
disappointed
one.
yesterday is I specifically found a trash can to try to throw away my drink. Oh, I should.
Don't forget your helmet. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I kept thinking I was gonna use this storage thing like it was a locker, and I thought, oh, I shouldn't leave my gun in here. Like my gun's everywhere now. Let's see what I. Oh yeah, I just got my arm. That's good enough. Here, let me
Your
exit.
vehicle has been. Please visit us again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure my ship stores and I'll be done as well. But yeah, an eventful evening. I think I'll ask in chat tomorrow, see who wants to play tomorrow night and what kind of stuff they want to do, and maybe we'll go do hunt the Polaris and take our own Polaris out.
Yeah, that'd be fun because that's another ship I've never ridden in. I think you took me on a tour just from your stream.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun, and it's you know, it's got these like big quad, 5 quad gun turrets up top that can do a ton of damage, and it's got some other, it's got this huge size 6 dual cannon under the nose, and then you got these big old torpedoes, which
We're
are
at
pretty
Mengini.
awesome. Yeah, I brought us back to Mengini, so you should have some stuff here. Yep, I'm gonna hop off.
All right.
I'll see you tomorrow,
I'll
maybe.
pop out. For me, it's only 8:30, so I might jump on a little later and do some solo play with all my new gear.
Yeah, there you go. All right, see you later.